Hey guys, this is Zolita. Welcome to Magic Mondays. This is going to be the very first installment of my Magic Monday videos, which will be weekly from now on. I wanted to use these videos to get into why I practice magic, why I identify myself as a witch and what that means. I want to talk about Kundalini Yoga. And then most excitingly, I want to be doing collaborations with other women that I find very inspiring and basically talk to them about spirituality and do a spell with them. It's going to get very witchy, a little bit weird sometimes. Hopefully you can let your guard down for a little bit and see what works for you and see what doesn't work for you. Everybody is super different. So in this video, I wanted to get into what being a witch means to me, because a lot of people ask me that, and a lot of people in the Western world have an idea of what a witch is, and it's, you know, what they've seen in Hollywood, or it's something bad. So I think there's like a wrong idea of what it is. And to me, being a witch simply means being an empowered human that has agency over my own destiny. I explained it to an older Catholic woman a couple weeks ago. I told her I was a witch and she was like, and I said to her, no, but it's the same as praying. I'm just not praying to an external god. So the reason why I like practicing magic instead of just praying to an external god is that in witchcraft and in magic, your destiny is put into your own hands, which feels really, really good.
I drink of my sisters and I ask to love myself more.
In magic, you're basically combining your personal power with the power of the earth, so natural resources, to reach divine power. And I also just love the drama of it. For me, it's hard to get into a spiritual mind state if I'm just like praying. When I'm practicing magic, it's a whole ceremonial experience, and you're using candles and you're using scents and props, and it just definitely helps me get in the magic, powerful manifestation mindset. And it's really fun if you like drama, so.
Drives the gays wild, honey.
So how did I get into magic? You know, tarot cards actually were my first like segue into the world of Wicca and magic. I went to a tarot card class with this amazing woman named Anna Tonk, who's incredibly witchy and incredible. I love her so much. She just made Wicca seem so accessible to everybody and not scary to approach. I think I used to think that you had to there were specific spells, you had to do it exactly by the book, memorize things exactly. But you really can do it however you want. You can go as extra as you want to. You can make it really short. I, started reading different books. Here's one that I think is good, just to as a guideline. Scott Cunningham's book, Wicca. Yeah, I think this is just a really good outline of the practice of Wicca, and then you can kind of fill in the gaps the ways that you want to. And speaking of books, you guys should all read this. This book is incredible. It basically talks about how obviously the word witch was used against powerful women back in the day, and now sluts is kind of used in the same way, and it's super incredible. Okay, here are some of the chapters. Hex Sells, Feminism, Capitalism, and the Witch. Hillary Clinton, Wicked Witch of the Left. Art Witch. Anyways, you get it. You guys should definitely get this book. It's really amazing. It's by Kristen Soley. So I basically just started reading different books, looking at sources online, finding communities on Instagram, and going to workshops. And then through doing all of that, I've kind of created my own practice. And so I want to tell you guys about my practice. Everyone is different, and you can create your own practice. This is what I do. I do a spell whenever I feel like I need one, but I definitely do spells on the day of the new moon and the day of the full moon. And the day of the full moon is a really good day to do letting go spells and releasing spells. And then the day of the new moon is really good to do spells to bring things to you, or manifestation spells. Also, each new moon and full moon are going to be in an astrological sign, and each astrological sign has properties that are good for manifesting different things, basically. If the new moon is in, say, Pisces, it might be a good time to hold on. So for example, today the full moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is the last sign in the astrological cycle. So it's definitely about like your subconscious and like the dark depths of yourself. So the full moon in Pisces might be a good day to clear your subconscious and let go of any resentments and let go of things that are hurting you or holding you back. Another example, the new moon in Libra might be a good day to manifest anything that has to do with collaborations or partnerships or any kind of contracts. Full moon in Cancer might be a good day to let go of any family traumas. It's really, there's no rule to it. You don't even have to follow that. I like it because it means that every moon I'm casting a spell that's a little bit different than the last one, instead of like consistently doing, you know, money spells or consistently doing success spells, because of course those are like very alluring to do. I either will do spells alone or I will do them with some of my girlfriends. It feels very powerful, definitely, to do it with other witchy women or witchy men that are on board. And when everybody's really into it, and when you're manifesting for other people and they're visualizing for you too, it's so powerful. But a lot of the times I am doing magic alone, and you don't have to have like tons of tools, but it's nice to have some things. I basically do candle magic most of the time. So depending on if I want to do like, you know, a bigger spell, sometimes I'll get these like 7-day candles. And you can, well, this is not coming out right now, but it's like melted in. But, oh, there we go. So these come out of the jar and you can carve into it. So orange is a good color for creativity and success and manifesting creative projects. It's a color I definitely use a lot. You can carve runes, you can carve words, you can carve symbols, like you can really do anything. And then if you have any oils,
Yeah, and stuff
that you can dress the candle with, that's also really great. And you can get those from probably like natural food stores even, magic. And then if I don't want to do like a huge, I just want to do like a 1-night candle or 2-night candle, I have these little smaller chime candles as well, which I really love. And you can get these on Amazon for really cheap, like a big package in bulk of all different colors. Those are kind of small to carve in. You can still carve in them, but you can also just dress them with some oil. I think I'll show you guys this whole process in a separate video, like an actual spell tutorial video, which I will do tonight because it is the full moon in Pisces. So other like little magical things you can do. Sometimes I'll carry nutmeg with me in my wallet to attract money. And a big thing that I like to do, just because it just feels like very a tangible thing, is I will write down my thing that I want to manifest, and then I will bury it in soil. So I have lived in New York for the last 2 years, so I have a plant in here that it grows very nicely. So I will bury it in that plant. And then it just feels like your goal or whatever it is that you want to manifest will be fertilized and will grow. Basically, what I want you guys to take away from this video is that being a witch isn't a bad thing and it's not a scary thing. And I think everybody has witchy powers, and it's just a matter of tapping into them. A lot of people have this preconceived notion that being a witch means practicing black magic and cursing other people, which I personally do not do, because I think that it's a waste of energy. I think that it is so much more productive to manifest things for yourself rather than bringing harm to other people that you have problems with. It's funny because my next song is called Black Magic. It's fun to play with the character of a witch that would use black magic sometimes, but I, Zoe, personally do not curse other people. I think if you are feeling like you want to curse somebody else, or like you want to do a black magic spell, maybe instead of doing that, you can do a binding spell, which I can do a video on in the future, which just means that you bind that person from doing harm to other people. Or you can do a spell to not have that person cross your path anymore, like for them to stay away from you personally. I think those are better options than like wanting to actually hurt somebody. I feel like that's it. I wanted just to do a short little video to tell you guys about just how I got into magic and how you can get into magic. I will link some sources below of some websites that I really like, or Instagrams of some witchy people that I really like to follow. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I definitely want to do a video on Kundalini Yoga, on tarot card reading and how to get into that. Be a video on different herbs, different crystals, and all different kinds of spell tutorials. So stay tuned. I'm really excited for Magic Mondays, and I love you guys so much. Bye.
What to do? You know I've been breaking all the rules, all the rules.